Welcome everyone. Thank you for the time and visiting today's webinar. Today I am here to present the resume display service, which is also one of the best selling service of Naukri FastForward. Just a little request before we get started. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type them into the question box in your webinar question section. I'll try to make it as clear and understandable as possible for you. However, if anything requires additional clarification, please let me know in the chat section. Prior moving to the service, I'd like to brief about Naukri.com, which is India's #1 job site. We have 75% traffic share amongst all other job portals, which also denotes that 75% of recruitment in Indian market is done by Naukri.com. Plus, highest number of recruiters and job seekers profiles are associated with us. Also, at any given time, any job seeker looking for an available job, the highest number of jobs you'll be able to find on Naukri.com. Now coming to the resume display service, which actually helps a job seeker to increase his profile ranking and visibility in recruiter search results. Mainly, we are talking about the two hiring channels here, which generally the recruiters are following, wherein the one way is recruiter or any employer who publishes the available job opening on portal. Now job seeker apply for it, and post that recruiter approaches the job seeker basis on the eligibility and recruitment criteria. Another way is that recruiter comes to the Naukri job portal and look for the eligible candidate from Naukri.com 70 million job seekers database, wherein recruiters generally prefers the profile which are coming on top results and the profiles who are seeking for the job opportunities actively. So the resume display service actually caters the second way of hiring, and herein we are increasing clients' profile visibility and the ranking in recruiter search. So we are actually making a profile more searchable and approachable. Hence the chances of getting approached by the recruiter also increases. And prior moving ahead, I'd like to share that we have also conducted a survey amongst 378 random candidates who are exploring the job market, and the survey was basically to understand their opinion on the importance of profile ranking and visibility in job search process. And let me share the results with everyone. So as per the survey, our 72% of job seekers believe that the right visibility and profile ranking actually plays an important role in job search process. And now we'll be understanding the challenges which a job seeker face when he is exploring the market for better opportunities. And based on our job seeker responses, we have collated few problem statements also in advance, like less profile visibility or high competition. So as I mentioned earlier about the huge database of Naukri.com, due to this the competition is also very huge, and a job seeker is not able to differentiate his profile from the common pool of database. So this is obviously a big problem statement for a person who is exploring the job market and looking for the better job opportunity. The next problem statement says incomplete Naukri profile. So at time we miss to complete our Naukri profile, or addition of industry specific keywords which does not give a very good impression in front of recruiters. Also unable to catch recruiters' attention. So even when we complete our profile, we are still not able to get enough attention by the recruiters, resulting we are missing the right opportunities. Also, few job seekers have shared the problem statement as low profile ranking. So a job seeker might update his Naukri account once a month to ensure his profile is updated and coming on relevant searches, but still your profile ranking is low in recruiter search results. So these are the general problem statements which are shared by the job seekers. So our resume display service actually offers the solution from the discussed problem statements, wherein first of all, in order to make the profile more searchable, we'll be keeping it on the Naukri.com homepage, which help a job seeker to catch recruiters' attention, and this will also reduce the competition for the job seeker. Also, to ensure that profile is having the right set of industry relevant keywords, our in-house team of Naukri experts would also enhance your Naukri existing profile into more advanced, and they'll be enriching your profile with the industry specific keywords. So this will help your profile to come into recruiters searches. So if a recruiter who is, let's say, hiring for FMCG industry, putting the keywords related to FMCG industry, and your profile is also having the same set of keywords, it would be searchable. Hence the visibility and the accessibility for your profile would definitely be increased. Along with that, we will also mark your profile with a red colored featured icon, which indicates to any recruiter that you are an active job seeker. Since the way you are looking for the active jobs, similarly, recruiters are also looking for the candidates who are looking for jobs actively, means a active job seeker. So this will actually give you a competitive edge over other job seekers, and you will be able to differentiate your profile from a non-active job seeker. And as we have discussed about the challenge of low profile ranking or the less recruiters visit, Naukri backend team will also be refreshing your profile in every 7 days, so it will come on top priorities of recruiter search. Also, a recruiter will easily come to know that you are looking for a job as an active job seeker. So this will help your profile to get the higher ranking in recruiter search results. So the problem statements which we have discussed, the solution is the resume display service, which is actually helping you to showcase yourself as a right and a genuine job seeker in front of a recruiter. So the chances for hiring and shortlisting can increase for you. Also, there is an additional feature which comes with resume display 6 months variant, which is known as profile and site report. This is actually a personalized report which consists of many important segments and helps a job seeker to understand the market and industry trend, the recruiter's hiring activities, etc. So once a job seeker is enrolling for resume display service, within 15 days of service activation, he gets the customized profile and site report. And along with this PIR report, a call from our privileged team expert would also be given, who will be guiding through the report and sharing valuable insights which are already mentioned in the report. So the report would be having few important aspects like hiring trend across industry and functional area. So this section will help you to understand industry hiring pattern, recruitment activities in your segment, which will help you to understand your profile demands like experience wise hiring, city wise hiring, functional area wise hiring pattern, etc. Also, this profile and site report will consist of snapshot of your Naukri profile with red featured icon, so you will be able to see how your profile looks in recruiter search. It will also be having the few competition profiles, which will help you to understand how your competitors' profile look like. So these practices will help you to build your profile in a proper manner, and you will be ready for the right job search process. Also, when you apply for a job, a recruiter at times may take or may not take action on your application basis on the job match criteria. So this report will also be having a percentage of highly relevant applied jobs, not so relevant applied job, and generally relevant applied jobs. So you will be able to evaluate what percentage of jobs which you are applying are highly relevant, what percentage of jobs are not so relevant, and accordingly you can apply for the jobs which are most of the time relevant only. So top recruiters profile will also be there, so you will be able to understand how a recruiter who is hiring in your domain, their profile look like. So further would like to highlight that CSAT or customer satisfaction for profile and site report is 90%, and undoubtedly this tool will accelerate your job search process. Also, please note that profile and site report comes with only resume display 6 month service variant. If I'll talk about resume display service prices and service activation part, so this service comes into two variants, the 3 months validity and 6 months validity. Prices vary basis on job seekers' work experience. So if a person is having experience of total 7 years, the service price would be on a lesser side as compared to the person who is having the total experience of 15 years. Also, this service takes 4 working days of activation once the updated CV is submitted. So if I'll be talking about the variants of the service, obviously it comes with 3 and 6 months duration, but I would suggest for 6 months since it also helps you to get personalized profile and site report, which actually plays a very important role into your job search process. And I would like to thank you everyone. Now we are going to begin answering the questions submitted during today's webinar. As a reminder, you can still submit questions through the question panel in chat section. So the few most important questions which are asked by the audience is, when will I start getting interview calls after availing resume display service? So I understand that you are curious to know about interview calls, and once the services get activated, immediately the right recruiters are able to view your profile. Then it depends on the recruiters when they contact you. It can be possible that you start getting opportunities immediately. Also getting a job or call interview or any kind of a offer letter, if you'll talk about through the services, may greatly vary depending on to various factors such as demand for a particular profile, skill set, number of candidates that are eligible for a particular job profile, the qualification and the ability to verify and demonstrate various skills. So it depends on various factors. Also outcomes and success are affected by many external variables or the factors such as local and national economy, market saturation for a particular industry, adaptability to workforce changes, etc. But since you are dealing with India's #1 job portal with highest recruiters database, you can rest be assured that you will not be missing on catching right hiring recruiters' attention. Give me a moment, let me check the other questions also so I can answer. Okay, so one more question which is asked by most of you is I need some reference numbers or the email ID of clients who has recently availed the service. After that only I can think about taking resume display service. I understand this question, obviously nowadays most of the online portals or any kind of a service provider, they are coming across such kind of a query. So even we at Naukri.com, we value customer security and information confidentiality the most, and under no circumstances we would reveal your information as well. So we apologize as we are unable to reveal the requested information, but we assure you about the authenticity and the quality of the services, since we are providing these services for more than 1.5 decades now and now constantly growing. This justifies the delete that the customer receives after availing our services and the huge customer equity that we hold. So we also get revenue from our referral and our renewal customers, which is also a proof that the services are working well. So rest be assured, sharing client's personal detail or any kind of a reference number or the email ID would not be possible for us. But you may rest be assured, since you are dealing with India's #1 job site, and we would take care of your profiles, and in any circumstances we would also not reveal your information. So revealing a customer personal information will not be possible for us. And I'm sorry, unfortunately we are running out of time. I'll not be able to take further questions. It was really a pleasure interacting with you all. You may also reach out to us for the queries and any clarification or any information in case you are seeking for. You may send an email to fastforward.sales@naukri.com to reach to our sales consultants. Thank you for participating in the webinar. I wish you all the best for the job search process and have a great day ahead.